Alright, what's going on, folks? I'm about to show you how you would change out your tensioner pulley on a Chevy Impala. This happens to be the 3400 model, a 2000, but it's the same for probably about the 2000 to at least about the 2004 probably. But the first thing you want to do is actually release your belt. And to release your belt, you need you have to take basically your socket set ratchet with this piece right here, and if you look all the way down, it's kind of hard to see. There's a slot that's inside your pulley that you put it in. Then once you do that, pull up like that, and that's going to loosen your belt, so you can pull your belt off like I just did right there. Now your belt will be loose. The next thing you want to do is take out the bolt that's down there on your actual pulley itself. I'm about to show you. All right, hold on. All right, now that we got the belt loose on it, the next thing I'm going to be using is a size 15 ratchet set with the size 15 socket to unloosen the actual back part on the tension pulley. I'm gonna show you that in a second. If you look all the way down, right where your tension pulley was at, you'll see a bolt in the middle. I'm actually doing this without removing the actual coolant reserve. Some people remove that, but you may not have to. See, I've got down in here without taking that off at all. Yes, it's actually a pretty quick job. You just want to loosen your belt, get your belt off, and then come down here with a size 15. Alright guys, this right here is your tensioner pulley, and this right here is the screw I just took out, which took a size 15 to take this screw out. This right here is actually was probably bad as my actual pulley right here, so I'm going to be changing out this part of it because this part may be good on it. So this is the part I believe that's bad. So once again, once you take this off, all you have to do, if you want to change the whole thing, just put the whole piece back on there. If not, remove this screw right here and you can stick a new pulley on there. Alright, what I'm doing now is actually removing the pulley part right here, which can go bad, which will make like a squeaker noise a lot of times. So what you'll need for that is like a size 14, and you just want to remove it like that. It's if you're going to replace just this part. You can replace this whole thing too. Once you have it off, you just put a whole new one on. But I'm thinking this one is actually just this top piece that the bearing in has gone bad. So I'm going to be replacing this with a new actual pulley. So now that I have that out, take off that little cover piece and then remove that pulley. And then I'm going to be putting on the new pulley right here. Just slide it over top like that. Alright, now I have the tensioner pulley back on. You want to make sure also that when you put the washer back on, that you put it back on like this with the part that pops out facing towards you. You don't want to put it upside down, then your tensioner pulley won't spin right. So you want to make sure that if you see the washer, that the lip is facing towards you, meaning that the upraised part is coming out, not going in toward the pulley. You'll know if you got it on wrong, because when you get it back on, you should be able to spin your pulley like that. And if it won't spin when you tighten it, it means it's wrong. All right, I'm about to put this one back on now, so I'm tightening it up real good. All right, folks, I'm in the process now of putting the pulley back on. You want to make sure when you're putting it back on that your pulley is actually facing towards your engine. So you should see this part like this actually facing out away from the engine. If not, you put it on backwards. So make sure your pulley is facing towards your engine and this actual metal part is facing out. So it's going on the engine like this. All right. Alright guys, as you can see down there, I have the tensioner pulley back on right here. Now what I'm going to be doing is actually putting the belt back on, and pretty much I'll be done. So all I did was took out that 15-inch screw back there. Once you take that out, the tensioner pulley comes off. But remember, first thing you got to do is take your belt off by using your socket and just stick it inside of this hole up here and pulling it back toward the actual compartment of the car, like where you drive at, and that loosens your belt. So to put the new one, the belt back on, you have to get it aligned and then do the same thing again, pull it back to stick it around that last part. All right, guys, once again, this is how you would change out your tensioner pulley on a Chevy Impala. It should be the same for most 3-4 engines. All right, thanks. Please subscribe.